Look at the people that are here. This is the vibe literally every single day. And it really became kind of like my home away from home. Hi guys, this is Tamika Catchings, and I am the owner of Tease Me Cafe. While we are not at our original location, we are at our second location, Tease Me Community Cafe. First off, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. We're super excited about sharing my story, my journey with Tease Me Cafe. I can't say that owning a tea cafe was ever in my dreams when I was younger. But owning a tea cafe, being an entrepreneur, going to school for either, definitely not the plan. However, I am so thankful and grateful. My story really starts from my mom. My mom was very instrumental in just my love, our family's love of tea. I remember from yay big all the way to where I am today, tea has always been a huge part of my life. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, it really didn't matter. Anytime we had our family gatherings, my mom would always make sure that, hey, tea was a part of our journey. So fast forward up to where I am and just kind of going through. When I got drafted to the Indiana Fever in 2001, in roughly 2005, 2006, I remember after one of the games, one of our Indiana Fever fans came up to me and was like, hey, I heard you love tea. Have you been to this tea spot here in Indianapolis? Well, I can say, up to that point, I had never heard of Tease Me Cafe, but it instantly became one of my favorite places, along with the former owner, Wayne, him and his wife. It became my favorite place to be. Became a customer, became a regular customer, kind of fast forward to that, make sure that was kind of my safe space away from basketball, because nothing in there represented any basketball, and I could go, I could take my computer, sit in the corner, drink some tea, the food was really good, so I could just go and be me without worrying about signing autographs or people taking pictures. It was just like my safe haven. 2016, I was hired from the WNBA, and I remember having a meeting there, and the young man that I was meeting with, I was telling him, like, God, every single time I come here to Tease Me, I just love being in the space. I love the atmosphere, I love the people, I love the food is amazing, the tea is amazing, everything, the ambiance, everything is amazing. And they proceeded to say, well, you better come as much as you can before the end of the year because this place is shutting down. Well, okay, no, it's not okay. So after our meeting, I went to the owner, I went to Wayne, and I asked, I said, hey, I heard you and your wife are moving. Why are you shutting down this place? And so he told me his reason. I said, okay, look, give me a week, or let's take a week rather. You go, talk to your people, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna talk to my people, see if we can find somebody that can take over the space. So we both went our separate ways, and I will tell you, for 7 days straight, Tease Me Cafe came up in my dream, whether I was at the tea spot, whether I was drinking a cup of tea, whether it had the logo on it, whether somebody was telling me about Tease Me, or somehow, some way, it came up in my dream. And so next week, I go to Wayne, I said, hey, have you found anybody? He said, no, have you? And I said, no. I said, okay, one more week. So another week goes by, so now this is gonna be week number 2. Another week goes by, it comes up in my dream every single night again. Finally, at the end of the week, I go to my husband and I said, you know what do you think about me? He said, what do you think about you for what? And I said, about owning Tease Me. Like, what do you think about me coming and taking over Tease Me? And he said, you know what? Every single thing that you're passionate about, it just works. Well, passion led to this. So I went into the cafe, I talked to Wayne, and Wayne was like, finally, I was waiting for you. And I said, why didn't you tell me that 2 weeks ago before we went through all that? But I know everything is a part of the journey. And for those of you that know me, you know my faith is a big part of who I am. So the faith journey, talking about just having Tease Me come up every single night, it's almost like God was speaking to me. Well, fast forward from that, February 15th, 2017, the transition officially happened. I took over and became the owner of Tease Me Cafe. Well, we didn't stop there, of course, so that happened in 2017 rather. Fast forward, we get to April 1st, 2021, we take over this beautiful location, and then, January 15th, 2023, we took over the Tease Me Community Cafe. And as if expanding is not enough, we also decided to launch a new bottle tea line, our starting 5, to be able to expand outside of the physical space of Tease Me Cafe. Well, one of the things that has been a huge part of everything that we do within Tease Me is our support of the community. In particular, my sister and I, we have our own foundation called Catch the Stars Foundation. This year, 2024, we are celebrating our 20th year anniversary. But as we looked at launching this last year in 2023, one of the things that I've loved about our bottle tea line is that through some of the proceeds, we're able to give them right back, directly back to Catch the Stars Foundation. So not only do we have 5 bottle teas, or starting 5, as those of you that also know, I used to play basketball. Basketball is a huge part of my life, hence the starting 5. Starting with 2 of our herbal teas, we have our pomegranate blueberry, and key wine is one of our blends. Then our traditional black tea is Kenya, and then we finished the line with 2 green teas, our summer blush, which is another blend. And I'm not supposed to tell you this, but my ultimate favorite tea, hot, cold, bottle, doesn't really matter, tropical cyclone. So I hope that you'll take a chance to come in and join us at Tease Me Cafe. We are continuing to expand. So we got our bottle tea line, we have our 3 locations. We're looking at expanding in 2024 to 2 more locations, and then we don't know what's beyond that, but we also know that we will continue to grow. Community is a big part of what we do in every single thing. So from the young people that we get a chance to hire, all the way to those that are trying to figure out in the space what they want to do when they get older, we have all. We invite all, and that's a big part of what makes Tease Me Cafe so successful. So, my challenge to you, you've got the bottle tea, or you've come in, or you're just like, hey, I want to check out the story. Whatever the case may be, I thank you for tuning in and viewing it, and I hope that you do come and get in this space. If you can't get here, at least pick up a bottle of tea. Know that you're giving back to the community. That is the biggest part. So thank you, and God bless.